What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy No Fuss Giving Trey back with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about trust you haven't seen a crazy Pisces until you've seen one in their feelings. And to break this down, I'm gonna talk about number one is the fact that, see, a Pisces can replay their emotions like a movie. So when a Pisces is deeply hurt, a Pisces don't just remember what happened, they relive every detail emotionally. So let's just say one cold sentence keeps echoing in their head for days on end. And let's just say that Pisces can smile in public, but then stay awake at 3 a.m. replaying the entire conversation that went on, at the workplace or at school or wherever it may have been. Now, another thing is the fact that a Pisces imagination, it makes the heartbreak stronger. So a Pisces can imagine possibilities, even things that didn't happen, delusions, illusions, futures, meanings behind everything. And see, another example is, let's say a Pisces go through a simple breakup. It can feel like losing the whole entire future, regarding the family in itself, and that could be going on in their mind. Let's just say another situation could be that the Pisces can hear a song and then mentally just spiral out through memories that nobody else even remembers. Now, a Pisces also can absorb energy until they explode. So let's say a Pisces bottles up all their emotions just to keep the peace, and then suddenly they could just, crash out emotionally. Or they can act fine for weeks on end before they finally snap over something small. So Pisces can have, friends in a situation, get confused because they didn't see the silent buildup, happening. And that's the whole thing behind it. Now, Pisces also can become detectives when they're hurt. They like to get to the bottom of things through their intuition, and they can become obsessed when the emotions are involved. So they can notice the tiny little, changes in texting patterns, the energy shifts instantly. They also can connect clues everybody else ignored about others and uncover lies without proof. And a Pisces can disappear at any time without warning. So they could be with you and then they could be gone the next minute. They could also, when they get overwhelmed emotionally, a Pisces can isolate themselves instead of just explaining everything that happened or whatever it is that's, bothering them. Now, they oftentimes can stop replying to everybody or everyone, even people they love. So it's not just others. And see, friends could think Pisces is angry, and then all of a sudden, it could be a situation where they're really just emotionally drowning. See, they're not so much, angry. It's the other way around. Now, Pisces may also oftentimes test one's loyalty indirectly. So a Pisces can be in a situation where they could sometimes create the emotional distance just to see who notices. And they could go quiet to see who checks up on them first. Another scenario is the fact that people, they oftentimes, are affected because they supported the Pisces, and then all of a sudden the Pisces suddenly vanishes. And then, or let's just say the friend vanishes, then all of a sudden the Pisces just never forgets what happened or what went down. Now, a Pisces sadness can turn cold overnight. So once a Pisces feels emotionally betrayed too many times, the softness disappears. So many times, even if a Pisces is deeply in love with someone, this could also happen. And suddenly a Pisces can become emotionally unavailable because of the cold detachment. Now, another thing is the same person they once were, or the person that, used to cry over, now gets treated like a stranger. That could be another thing that happens. Now, another situation is this. So when a Pisces can, romanticize the pain secretly that they experience. So Pisces sometimes can sit in sadness because it feels emotionally familiar. Sometimes the absorption feels more comfortable than the experience. And sometimes just listening to, depressing music while thinking about someone toxic can be a form of, enlightenment for the Pisces, because sometimes it might take that particular move for the Pisces to see what's actually happening. Now, another scenario is a fact, instead of healing immediately, they can, emotionally swim in memories first. Now, Pisces also can, be in a situation where everything physically feels emotional. So it's like the emotions can definitely affect everything physically, of which they feel, touch, whatever they come in contact with, because a Pisces can stress, emotionally so hard that it changes their sleep patterns, their eating patterns, their energy in itself to do other things. They can lose appetite after emotional conflicts. They also can, have one argument, then that ruin their whole motivation for the day. Now, when a Pisces finally explodes in a situation, people can act shocked. People mistake Pisces kindness for weakness, especially emotional weakness. And see, that's a big mistake, because someone that keeps on disrespecting the Pisces will continue to do so, because a Pisces is calm for the most part. So after months of the silent pain, as it grows, as it builds up, a Pisces can finally unload every hidden emotion at once, and everybody can become suddenly, confused and call them crazy. But this is why you shouldn't play with a Pisces that's in their feelings, because what nobody talks about is the fact that a Pisces in their feelings usually stays quiet way longer than the people you realize, okay? Than what people realize. So a Pisces can stay in their feelings longer, but at the same time, they could have been quiet, okay? And it's like, it could be a situation that's longer than what people realize. So by the time they react emotionally, they've already been mentally fighting the battle alone for a long time. See, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize. So like, comment, share, subscribe if you agree, if you had any similar experiences. Put in the comments below. And hey, see y'all on the next one. Peace out.